So this is the one guy moves a car by himself hack. I went to the Walmart, picked up this little ATV winch, hooked it up to a motorcycle battery, and then because it's a shipping container, there's a hook point on the wall. We hook it up to the Fiat. I just can't get it over the hump. But now, that way I don't have to call and ask for help pushing the car back inside. So we drug it in with the winch. Now I can move it all out of the way. On this episode, we're installing a rear sway bar. I can hear what you're thinking. Why is he putting a sway bar on there? He doesn't even have a motor. I know, but I can do this now while the motor's not in the car. I got to get sway bar mounts drilled and fitted before I take everything off, sandblast it, and paint it. I know, but that's just the way it rolls. So these are my new bushings for the rear. And then sway bar instructions. So this is the sway bar kit from Vickauto, and we're going to put it on this 84 Bertone X19. The motor is currently out for rebuild, and while it's gone, we're going to do the rest of the project. So we'll do suspension, clean up the engine bay, paint on the engine bay, paint suspension, the works. First though, well, it's not a first, but part of that process is we got to get this installed. We have to get this installed on the suspension so that when we take the suspension apart and we're going to be welding on it, you bolt the tabs on. So we'll bolt the tabs on and then we can weld the tabs on so we don't have to worry about them. We're also going to do some boxing on the suspension components to make them a little more rigid. We have to put it in front of the catalytic converter. It's not on there. Behind the rear cross member. The arms face forward, with the midsection up and behind the cross member. So it's been a while. I did all of this for you, okay? So this is stock exhaust, and where I have this positioned is 3 1/8 inch away from this center section, or what is it, 77 millimeters plus or minus, and I'm measuring from the end. Well, fuck me. Now I'm at 80. How did that happen? How did it move out? I didn't even fucking touch it. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Where's my light? 85 millimeters. And this side is 80. The exhaust is not in the way. I wanted all of this on here just to double check. So there's this little body grommet. Get rid of it. It's going to be in my way. So let's do it all over again. The hump goes up. Stick it up over the top. So then I want to center my sway bar. That's pretty good. And then I want to check my measurements on my mounts right here. Can I take it closer? There we go. Oh, you can see both sides. Somewhere around here, got a frickin' stick. Here we go. 85 and 3 inches on the money for 80. So let me think about that. I think I'm just going to come out 5 millimeters. I don't think they have to be balanced perfect, but you know, that's my eyeballs. I want them that way. Lock it down. Okay. Check your measurements again. Where's my stick? So come over. Pretty good. And then from here, 85. Okay, perfect. So we're evenly spaced between the mount and the mounts for the sway bar. Does it matter? It does to me. Okay? And then this has to go back. Oh, that's perfectly back. Okay, cool. That's just loose. This one too? Not so much. Cool. Okay. So now the idea with the kit is you're going to drill a hole here, 3/8 of an inch, And then you're going to take this U-bolt and then mark off your hole like this and drill another hole. And then you're going to take this, flip it up and around, drop it in and secure it, and that's what holds this mounting point on. And then the whole sway bar mounts right here on this one bolt, and then the upper bolt is here to pinch it to hold everything together. And that's fine. In the picture they got it going like this, but it ain't wide enough. If you drill through this way, then you're just sticking out. So what are your options? You could drill this, put in a rivet nut and secure it that way. You could drill this, weld in a nut and secure it that way. But for our purpose, we're just gonna weld this tab on because I have a welder and it's easy to do. So I'm gonna get the welder set up and I'm gonna tack this thing in right here, ching ching. Take it loose, burn it in hard. The reason I removed that rubber grommet is because I'm right on top of it. The hole does not line up. So you couldn't use that one if you wanted to. And we're gonna have to repaint this bar because it went all cattywampus on us with the paint scratches. That's from the tool marks.
Listen here, baby, can't you hear me sing? Your hard luck woman ain't learned a goddamn thing. Well, you shine so bright and come on strong. One day here and the next day gone. Said you're one day here and the next day gone. Come around here looking for all you can take. Move me so hard, make my poor heart shake. Make my poor heart shake. Chasing you, woman, I'm chasing my tail. Can't catch either, so it's just as well. So it's just as well. Love like that, it can't last long. You're one day here and the next day gone. You're one day here and the next day gone. Lightning in a bottle shines so bright. Seen you, baby, just the other night. I said I seen you, baby, just the other night. Well, listen here, baby, can't you hear me sing? You're a hard luck woman, ain't learned a goddamn thing. Well, you shine so bright and come on strong. One day here and the next day gone. Well, you're one day here and the next day gone. One day here and the next day gone.
Okay. I think I'll take the ouch hot shit. Dumbass. Yeah, they're kind of hideous, but this metal is really thin, and you got to weld hot to get to this because this metal is really thick. So you got to be careful. If you spend too much time on this sheet metal, you'll burn holes in it. I could even run a bead right here and then grind it down. There's a lot of schmutz in there now. It's weeping out between these panels. We gotta lower it down. Even though the motor's not in it, we still want some weight on these, on this suspension to get it lined up for the next tab. It's so dirty. This is after I pressure washed it, I don't know, 4 times, degreased it 6 times. All that stuff over there. All of that has to be cleaned. If you look really close, that's, well, it's gray. That, if you look really close, that gray part is what I cleaned. So all of that other black shit, it's still grease and debris from all the years of driving on the road. It's gooey under here. So once I take everything off, suspension wise, I'm gonna put this thing up high so I can get underneath it and crawl around there with a rag and some WD-40 and get all this grease off, and then we'll clean it, and then we'll come back and touch up all the rust spots with Pour 15. Let's get this sway bar attached. So, camera malfunction, it happened. So, suspension compression was about 1 inch when I set it down, and then when I'm on top of it, it's another 1.5 inches. And what you want to do is raise your bar up level, so to speak, drop this on, and then get this straight and see where it lands. So we're right here. Look, I'm bleeding all over the place again. Shit happens. They want you to drill a hole for this, and then this is where your sway bar link attaches. But since we're on the A-arm itself, we'll just go ahead and attach to that. And then because it'll bend, I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to weld that on, and then we'll go through it. Should make it a little bit more rigid. So I've already drilled a pilot hole, and now I got to step this thing up. Actually went all the way through because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to tighten it from the bottom. The instructions say to do this with the suspension hanging, and it's easier, but I got this right angle drill, so it works pretty good.
Baptist church. the bell house. Well, little sister jumped up. She began to shout. Well, this old sister jumped up. She began to shout. I'm so glad this corn liquor's going out. Well, one deacon jumped up, said, "Sister, why don't you hush?" Well, one deacon jumped up, said, "Sister, why don't you hush?" Said, "Oh, you know you drinks corn liquor, girl, your lines are horrible stuff." Well, this other sister jumped up. She began to shout. Well, this other sister jumped up. She began to shout. She said, "Oh, I believe I know what it's all about." Well, and I was in the pulpit, jumping up and down. Well, then I was in the pulpit, jumping up and down. All my sisters in the corner, howling, "Woo, Alabama." Come on, give me religion. Join the Baptist church. Come on, give me religion. Join the Baptist church. I'm gonna be a Baptist preacher, and I don't have to worry.
So I know this angle is off because of the suspension's drooping, but when it comes up 2 inches, this will come up 2 inches, and then this will be straight up and down, and all of this will be like it's supposed to be. The droop is what's making it off kilter. You don't want to torque it down now. If you torque it down now and compress all of these bushings, you'll over tighten it, and then when it starts moving, it'll tear them apart. So I'm gonna just tighten it down a little bit. Well, I want to look at it, so let's do that. This'll work out. Once we get it back on the ground and everything's up, then we can get all of these to come together. And if they don't come together enough, then we'll put some more spacers in here, some more washers, and space them up. So So let me do this other side and then I'll pick back up where I'm welding. I'll take a break. The thing's gonna be in my way the whole time, but I ain't taking it off.
Cypress storm, chopping trees, driving tractor all day. He works that push pile all night down the Arwindale way. Lord knows it's just one man. Try to live out them songs he wrote. Took him down too soon, took him down too slow. There's one thing he told me, the one thing I learned. Blues can't be taught, boy, they got to be earned. He's a walking catfish, he run a chicken down. Hill's jungle in this hill town. He's the devil in a black dog. He's evil. Taught, son, they got to be heard.
So that's all for today. Tonight. It's about 2 a.m. I'm gonna go to bed. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I got a feeling that that suspension's coming off. If the suspension comes off, that means sandblasting, painting, well, sandblasting, welding, painting. Sorry, I was daydreaming, night dreaming, morning dreaming. Yeah, morning I was dreaming. How's that? Thanks for watching. Y'all take care. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Y'all have a good day.